bonus figure. All right, so I just finished the G.I. Joe Classified Wave 1, but I thought this would be a nice little dessert. What do I mean by that? This was a exclusive that wasn't really, I don't know if it was part of a wave or not, but this was a, gosh, was it Amazon? Yeah, Amazon exclusive, so that probably will give you a good clue. I've tried to keep the cat in the bag as long as I can, so with that said, let's open the bag. Let this cat out. Bubble mailer should be another clue. And, oh, it's upside down. Let's do it anyways. The suspense. So suspenseful. Who could it possibly be? Well, we know it's definitely got the cinematic style poster. And let's see some traits. Let's see. Oh, it says right here. It's number 14. Somehow they went from 5 to 14 in the same month of releasing these. Anywho, yeah. This is Arctic Mission Storm Shadow, exclusive to Amazon, I think, right? Yeah, I think I got on there and actually pre-ordered something. Wow, go me. How I've managed to sit on this for so long, I don't know. And in what you're seeing, the white actually looks great, but what I'm seeing, it does look, you know when you got an old figure that used to be white and the UV damage has kind of set in and it's aged, it kind of has that kind of a yellowing effect to it, and I don't know if maybe the color was inspired by that. Maybe kind of a nod to your vintage, I don't know though, because on his torso here, it's bright white. On the plastic white, it's definitely more of a like a dingy yellow, sun faded, aged plastic yellow. Anyway, let's crack him open, huh? I love this figure though. The deco, some people didn't get it. I was a huge fan of what was it called? Ninja Force, right? The G.I. Joe Ninja Force. There in the what was it, early 90s? Yeah. And there was like a whole some nice art there on the side of the box. There was a whole story arc with these guys, the Ninja Force, and it consisted of, probably going to forget some, Storm Shadow, Snake Eyes, Scarlet, was it Dojo? Help me out. Who's the guy in the Kamakura, right? Jinx, I believe, was still in there. Oh man, I want to say there was a guy named like Nunchuck or something, but it was definitely like, I think it was it Dojo? He had like the top knot ponytail. I really should do my homework before this. Anyway, Ninja Force, 90s, awesome. Right before G.I. Joe went neon. Actually, I think it was right when, yeah, that's when the neon colors started, was with Ninja Force. Luckily, Storm Shadow here is without neon, as was the original release of Ninja Force Storm Shadow, who, ironically enough, at this point, spoilers, but Ninja Force Storm Shadow was actually a Joe. Yes, there was a whole lot of story stuff involving Dr. Mindbender's mind wipe machine. What was it called? Mind Bender? No. Anyway, Dr. Mindbender had actually reprogrammed Storm Shadow from the start to hate the G.I. Joes because he had been captured and they wiped his brain or did whatever and brainwashed him. And he was able to shake those effects somehow. The Joes reversed it and restored Storm Shadow to being good buddies again with his Arashikage brother, Snake Eyes. So, spoilers, but that's actually what's going on. So, well, yeah, okay, for now, he'll stand in as a Cobra because we don't have a regular release Storm Shadow. I'm hearing you screaming at your screens right now. Shut up and open the figure. Okay, here goes. Get this one on camera now. Pop. Readables. There we go. Okay. Let's do some crinkling. Nothing sticking out of the back could be damaged. Nope. Okay. So, I missed the Clint Barton Endgame Hawkeye. Oh, here we go with this again. You seeing that? It's a bobblehead. I don't like it. Well, I'm going to have to try and fix that. My Snake Eyes wasn't even that bad. And a lot of people said their Snake Eyes were horrible there. And this, wow, that's really wobbly. All right. I'm going to have to do the nail polish or super glue trick in there. What was it Michael? What's his name? Michael something said that he did that with his Snake Eyes and it worked pretty good. Michael Mercy, I think is his name. Check his channel out. It's pretty good stuff. My first hooded figure here, because like I said, I missed out on that Clint Barton Hawkeye. What was his name? His alias in Ronin. I missed the Ronin figure, so this is my first hooded figure like this. I really would like one of those Ronin figures. I was a huge fan of Ronin in the comics. Anyway, I digress, as usual. Not bad. You kind of get a little bit of fishbowling, but it's heavy enough to where it kind of self-corrects. You know, you pose it and it'll just kind of fall in place. I dig it. Now, had this been like the version 2 Snake Eye or Storm Shadow with the all white with the gray kind of checkered uniform, that one was cool. That was probably my favorite Storm Shadow. And I know, yeah, you can't beat the classic Storm Shadow, but for some reason I liked, because that one had a hood as well. But this one just as good, except for the loose bobblehead effect here. Oh well. I don't have a 25th anniversary figure to compare this to. So here he is. Let's check out his accessories real quick. I bumped the camera there a little bit. Accessories are, I'm trying to remember what accessories, the version, what was that version? Turn off the dryer real quick. I'm trying to remember what the accessories looked like that came with Ninja Force Storm Shadow, and I think they were on a sprue. So a lot of people complain about how these weapons are lacking paint, and I think a white blade is cool. It's all you really need, because the rest of these, well, I get it. Okay, so that one has a silver blade, and this does not. So I guess I can understand the complaints, but the original Ninja Force Storm Shadow did not have any paint on his weapons either, and they were molded in all white. So, to the naysayers, too bad. This works. I mean, that's cool. It's pretty rare that we get like a separate arrow for him to hold. Now, I do wish that there was something going on here, and I may add my own string to his bow, and I kind of wish this was like a compound bow, much like Hawkeye uses. So maybe I'll borrow some Marvel Hawkeye bow for my Storm Shadow. I don't know. We shall see. And here I am, up too high again. There's my finger. Cool, that's better. All right. Let's see. You know, you'd think I'd have this figured out by now. That's better. Okay, now that I've given you motion sickness, let's continue. Accessories. So I already see there's a port here. Ooh, I like that. The gold Arashikage. That's cool. Oh yeah, it matches the one on his chest. How many Arashikage symbols? Nope. Snake Eyes is still the undisputed champion of advertising. Oh yeah, so you can fit. All right, that's cool. So let's go arrows. Yeah, arrows this way, because if you're holding the bow in the left, you reload with the right. And we'll go katana. No, it's not a katana, is it? So a lot of misconception. It's got a slight curve to it. Slight. So the misconception is that they're all katanas. Not true. A ninja sword, or ninjato, is straight and a little bit shorter. Katanas are longer and curved, depending on, whether there's the... Oh, okay. So there's another Arashikage symbol at the base of the blade there. Right before the... Here I am trying to school on swords. What is that called? All right. Moving on. That's cool. It's functional, and it looks surprisingly not dorky at all. Like, it looks like that could be a real thing, and it doesn't stick out from the sides much. Still gives them a pretty good profile. And put the fishbowl back down. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Pretty good. Pretty good. It's pretty much all the same articulation you would expect in G.I. Joe Classified. He's got the butterflies. Let's see. Shoulder pads. Oh, they do flip up. They're attached at the shoulder. Thank you, neighbor, for your obnoxious car. And they're attached. Oh, they're kind of in. Oh, okay. I don't know if you can see it. It's inside. It's attached inside the shoulder there. Pretty cool. But yeah, it's got all the same articulation. It's got your drop down hips. Some of this battle kilt. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I like it. It's got some kind of ninja, well, not necessarily ninja, but like, what would you call that? Feudal Japan, like samurai armor feel to it. Not, it has the aesthetic of like a samurai. So very cool with the ow. Okay. Grappling hook comes in handy for grappling. And yeah. Let's see. Oh, right. So one of my gripes, I don't know if I call it a gripe, their hands on these figures are really like not supple, like you'd expect from at least in my experience with Marvel Legends. They're a little bit more supple and a little bit more workable, or these are really, oh man, you got to really work at getting the hand to grasp things, and it looks somewhat universal. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think there's like a top or bottom on this bow, so we'll just go with that. And we got the arrow here. Very cool. Can he go between? Yes, he can hold it between his fingers, more or less. Okay. Let's go assassinate the, was it the, I'm a little rusty on my G.I. Joe mythology here. I can't remember, was it the Hard Master that Storm Shadow assassinated in the early days? And even that, I don't know if that's, did that actually happen? If he was he already under control of the Cobra Mind wipe? I don't know. All right, pretty cool. I dig it. Photos will be fun with this guy as well. Got some cool stuff in the works. Nowhere to really store these. Maybe you could kind of jam it somewhere. Yeah, I don't see any ports on his belt. Oh, and that happened. I don't see any ports on his belt or anything. So I wouldn't really call that a gripe of mine. I wouldn't dock any points from the figure as far as that goes. Just because he comes with it doesn't necessarily mean he has to carry it with him everywhere, right? Unless you're like one of those RPG characters and you got like a million things in your mobile inventory. Anywho, Yeah, like I said, I don't have a 25th, what is that, version 3 Storm Shadow, because I don't think they ever did one, at least not to my knowledge. So I don't have one to compare, unfortunately. This is what you see is what you get here with this. That's the only thing that really bothers me about the figure. Everything else is solid. Even the kind of dingy white is fine. I mean, he looks fantastic on camera right now, but I promise you there is a little bit of a darker tint to the white. But it's not bad. It's definitely doesn't kill the figure at all. I like it. Overall, I'd say I'd probably give this guy, again, probably a 90. 90, we'll call it a 95, because I can probably fix the wobbly joint. But yeah, that's it for, that's all of my Joes for now, until I can figure out how to obtain these things, because they're, I mean, you can get a few of the other waves. You can get like Cobra Commander and Gung Ho and stuff. I think they're pretty readily available, but anything else is really challenging to get right now. So this is probably going to be it as far as G.I. Joes for a bit. Don't worry, I have plenty more figures besides G.I. Joe. Outside of G.I. Joe, I've got a few on that are waiting for review, and we'll get to those soon. And yeah, that's it for number 14 in the Wave 1.5, I guess I could call it. Arctic Mission Storm Shadow. See y'all next time. Yo, Joe.